I suppose it's been said on a few occasions that we British are maybe the best in the world at complaining. If there were a gold medal at the Olympics for whinging, we'd win it. There's a lovely moment in Isaiah 40, and this is the Message version. Why would you ever complain, O Jacob, or whine, Israel? Well, why would we? Well, because it's what we do, isn't it? Why do we complain, saying, God has lost track of me, he doesn't care what happens to me? Do you ever feel like that? God doesn't care? It's perfectly possible to start to feel that when things really do go wrong. Somebody in your family is stricken with a terrible illness. A business fails. You lose your house. God doesn't care. And that's what the enemy says. God doesn't care. And he says it so quietly, he whispers it so effectively into your ear that actually you start to believe that's your thought. You start to adopt it. You actually make it your own thought. You make it your policy. God doesn't care. Don't you know anything? Haven't you been listening? God doesn't come and go. God lasts. He's creator of all you can see or imagine. He doesn't get tired out, doesn't pause to catch his breath, and he knows everything, inside and out. Listen to this bit. I love this bit. He energizes those who get tired, gives fresh strength to dropouts. Ever get tired? Yeah, bet your life we do. He gives energy, energizing those who get tired, fresh strength to the dropouts. Even young people tire and drop out. Young folk in their prime stumble and fall. Do you know what? Youth is truly wasted on the young, isn't it? Don't you wish, I mean, if you're getting on a little bit, don't you wish you had the energy of youth, but the wisdom that you've earned in the meantime? Even the youths grow tired. The energy of youth isn't inexhaustible. It may seem like it, but actually it runs out. And when it does, the strength of God goes on. But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't get tired. They walk and don't lag behind. Our theme for Detling 2010 is Rise, Run, Reign. To whom does God say arise? He says arise to those who are on the floor, who are dead, who feel it's all over. But to them, to us, at a moment like that, he says, rise, get up, get up. And the power is in the command. Do you remember that wonderful thing I just read to you? They will rise up on wings like eagles. They won't just rise and get up and stand there all defeated and knackered. They will rise. They'll extend their wings and fly on the rising thermals of the Holy Spirit. They'll rise. They'll soar. And you know why eagles are a symbol of prophecy? Because the eyesight of the eagle was legendary. He could see for miles. And because he rose so high, he had a heavenly viewpoint. And what God is saying here is, when you are utterly tired, I will give you the strength to rise, and you'll begin to see like nobody's ever seen before. And then, of course, the next part is run. Run. They run and don't get tired, it says here. They run and don't get tired. God has set a race before me and before you. And I want to run that race right to the end. I want to hit the finishing tape, running faster than I've ever run in my life. Now, in the physical, that seems unlikely and is. But in the spiritual, there's no reason why I couldn't be running faster than ever. They'll run and won't get tired. And finally, they walk and don't lag. Do you know why walking is the final thing? Because walking with assurance is the mark of somebody who reigns. kings walked. They didn't run. When God has brought you to the place where you know he is sovereign and he is your king, then you start to reign. And you walk because there's no panic, there's no fear. God is in charge. And I'm walking because whatever the enemy tries, he cannot mow me down. I'm walking through this crisis. God is in control. Don't let go of the promises of God. Rise. Run.